command to work by putting it for my keybind for the emote. And I'm putting in Air Force 3. There, finally.
Just a mattress.
It don't matter. Josh, are you back?
Hello, I'm back. Hello.
Yep, you're back. Oh, Josh, this is going to be great. Where is it? Emote keybinds. The hell, where's my keybinds for the emotes?
Now,
Oh, look who showed up again.
yeah,
It's Snipe.
it is. Yes, and Daisy.
Oh,
What?
we're setting up for the event.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does everybody know about it?
I put an announcement out.
All right, good shit.
Oh no. You want to hear the real good shit? And you're going to miss it.
What?
So, Jimmy said he can't make it because his 1-year anniversary of Jimmy Gang is today. So they're having a block party. Well, he was subpoenaed by the court. So if he don't show up, Marshall, Yash, and Farmer are going to get him and bring him to the court.
Where's the court again? I forgot.
Up in Polito, the city hall.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
Jeez.
prepare for a big battle then. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, and Bell's got a lawyer and everything.
So what did Meta do? What's his role in it?
He was subpoenaed to be a witness.
Oh. Oh, that'll be great.
That's why I said you're gonna miss it.
I know. Well, maybe I can get in there and watch it while my food is cooking.
Yes, sir. Maybe.
What time does it start? In the next 45 minutes?
8:30.
I might
7:30.
I might be able to make it while my food is cooking. So I gotta go to the grocery store and then go home, fire up. Well, actually, I'm gonna fire up the oven because I'm gonna make a squash.
Spaghetti squash.
No, what do you call it? Butternut squash.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah, with
We
some
grow
brown
butternut.
sugar and butter.
In our garden here at our house, we grow butternut squash.
Oh man, there's nothing like having homegrown squash.
No, sir.
I love it.
And we grew sweet corn this year too.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah. We had sweet corn, green bell peppers, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, watermelon, squash, cucumbers, and green beans.
Doors are closed, sir. Doors are closed, sir.
What?
Doors are closed, sir.
Alright. Can you open that for me?
I need to see your identification.
Alright. Man, not too bad. How are you guys doing?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Come on in.
Alright.
Maybe.
Alright.
Who's the judge?
Willis, you're gonna be late. You're gonna be late for your meeting, Willis.
It's the lowest paid job there is.
Oh no.
No, sir, it's not. Slavery
You
is
guys are
the cheapest
freaking,
job out there.
Yeah. China
That's why we stopped it.
has the child slavery still.
That's no wonder I hate Chinese, but I love their food.
Oh yeah. Ah yeah. God, China don't want steak now, and I want Chinese food. Give me some China food.
Hold your hands there. Hold them there.
Oh, thank you.
We know you a long time.
Yes. Cream of some young guy.
Oh.
You gotta go take
Yi Hung Lo?
I'll be back.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm standing outside the courthouse at the
You
front
guys are
door.
freaking like freaking staying right there, like damn.
Yep. We're doing this the proper way today.
Should have all courthouse officials in a tech channel, and then the rest of the on regular channel.
Should have SWAT on standby. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
I'm literally standing at Air Force relaxed stance where they put their hands in the back. I can't remember what it's called, and I was in the military. Jesus.
Parade rest.
Attention.
No, that's not attention.
Parade rest.
Yes, at rest.
I'm just guarding the front door.
Is there no back entrance to this? Oh no.
No.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, did you see how Bell was dressed over there? His character looked like he cleaned up.
Hey, did you guys find a robe?
No.
The only thing we found was a fucking robe that looks like it was from 1770 British.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like, I'd rather just go in a suit.
And then I tried to use the DP scene notes. and put like on each table. I was going to put it where the plaintiff has to sit, where the defendant sits, and then this one over here was going to. This other table was going to be for the bailiff, and all.
Yeah.
But every time I clicked E to enter, like you're supposed to place it, it was just disappearing and it wouldn't stick. So
Well, now the
turned it
script's
back
not.
off.
Oh, I was gonna say.
yeah, I
They
turned it
don't-
back off.
They don't make a GTA ped. That's a judge.
No, I didn't see one.
Damn. There's no creators that make them.
Well, you know what? There is one.
Oh,
There is?
oh yes.
That means we're gonna have to make a restart though, right?
Yep.
Yosh, I gotta see this.
Hmm?
Oh, you're streaming. You're in the game. Oh no, that's the British one looking.
I have a good thing like that. Do you like them?
Oh, what's that at the very bottom? Oh, that's the same one. Never mind.
Turn it up, cause this one he's kind of like.
I mean, they got a priest, but it's got a neck cross on it. It would look like a kind of like a judge, but it's got a cross necklace on it.
So if we could go in and edit the texture and paint it black.
Well, it comes with a tunic. We don't have to. This, Yosh, that's just a tunic. We can take the tunic off. The tunic is the white thing. But that's a lot of money to spend on something we'll barely ever use.
How much is it?
$43.
Holy
$40.
crap. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
The heck? The heck is this guy? Blighty Mods. Let me see. Where's his freaking Discord here?
You better have a 75% off sale.
Right there, under contact us, Yosh.
Contact us.
All the way over. Right there.
Oh yeah, there we go.
No, I tell you, real.
What's up, everybody?
Howdy, Will.
How you? How you?
What about legs?
Yeah, but you said you.
Jay Shots keeps raising his hand, but you know how it is when we let him on stage. He just talks and talks and talks.
I could just come up here by myself anyways. I'm just being respectful.
Howdy, doors are closed till 8 o'clock sharp.
Well, rock and roll.
All right, y'all. I got my notes up. I'm ready when you are, Willis.
All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes, see if anybody comes. Anybody else comes. If not, we'll go ahead and rock and roll.
I got my stuff now.
Shot.
Yes.
Is that you in the hospital?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm standing at rest in front of the courthouse.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, friggin' I definitely have to change my judge EUP. It's definitely messed up from the last EUP change. I have a gorilla mask on and some kind of like brown leather jacket.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it's bad.
Hey,
Jace,
Farmer,
you're not the one out there.
Yo.
whenever we get going with this, you and Yosh are going to be in TAC comms with me. Okay.
Okay.
How's it going, sir? How can I help you?
When can we go in?
We'll be starting to let people in very shortly, sir.
Alright.
Connected.
All right.
Channel
Well,
switched.
let's get the bot in here.
User joined your channel.
I don't think anybody else
Damn
is
it, Charlie.
gonna be able to make it, so we'll just start the bot up, and that way anybody that can't make it can listen in.
One part.
Hey, farmer
Yo.
or shots. How apparently the BSRP bot isn't in here. It doesn't come up as an option, and the Me 6 says you can only do a 2-minute max.
I always just recorded the stuff local on my side
Oh,
because we
gotcha.
couldn't get any of the bots over here during my time.
I
It's
got you.
It's over here. It's just premium. I don't think you have the premium over here.
All right. Castillo, you got your recorder running?
This is
Or not Castillo, God Almighty.
I was about to say no, I don't.
Dietz. Sorry. Dietz. You got your clipping software running so where you can just pull the audio off. Oh, Dietz.
See? Did you hear that? Signal. That's big way for work. You don't like it. You're fired from this. Well, just. Oh, Mr. Baby.
You got it, baby. Oh, yeah.
Dietz, you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got clipping software or anything running?
We will be here shortly.
Where you can record the meeting.
Yeah, give me one
BSR bot
second.
It's about that
isn't
time
in
right
here.
now.
I can set up OBS to do it.
The court hearing will start at 8:30 is when it starts.
Oh, I thought it was 8.
No, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, sir.
I'm excited. All right, whenever you're ready, boss.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start the meeting off. I have accepted a government position with the U.S. Marshal Service, and that means that I am passing the reins over to Under Sheriff Dietz. He will, starting tonight, be the new sheriff of the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office. Him and I have worked really well together. He knows that I'm still around and available for any questions, concerns, assistance he may need. For the time being, he is going to hold the spots for 02 and 03 open, and within the next week or two, he'll make his decision on who he wants to
Hey,
bring up
Deputy Key, hold the
to
door
the high
open. I'm
command
gonna try and put
staff.
a cone in front of it.
So
Sir?
everybody keep doing
You
what
try
you're
and hold the door
doing.
open, please.
Keep being active, and just let your work speak for itself.
Maybe.
And yeah, I'll still be around and whatnot. It's been an honor to serve as the sheriff and to
I don't
work
think
with
that's gonna
all of
work.
you guys and
User entered
on
your
the
channel.
street. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to your new sheriff, Mr. Dietz.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your sheriff. I have the opportunity of taking over, and I will say that I appreciate every one of you that are still in the department, and we'll work on things. Not much is going to change. Willis has done a great job of taking care of the department, and I will lead in only his example.
How
Good
you
evening,
boys
sir,
doing?
Judge.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you, sir?
I'm doing
Am I good to
sir.
cover my notes, Willis?
We'll be letting people in as soon as you want us to, sir.
Yeah, no, go ahead and you run it as you see fit. I'll take care of the perms after we get done here.
Okay. So I only have a couple of notes.
Sorry,
As
that
we
was in my
discussed
head.
yesterday, we're going to be working on having more professionalism and courteousness in our RP scenes.
You can
We
go
do a
ahead and
very
let
good
'em
job here at
in,
MCSO.
to the courtroom
I
if you
think
wish,
most of
and,
our guys are
I'll
very
probably be in my
professional.
chambers getting ready.
Just keep
Just
it
let me know
at
whenever
that
you need it.
level, if not higher. If you ever need assistance with even a supervisor or someone else to
Attention,
take care of
everybody.
you, like
We
if
are
you
now
need
in regular
K9
court.
or TU or CID, make sure we're trying to go over our TO and see if we can have anybody activate to take care of that. Instead of just having deputies do everything, it kind of changes up the RP a little bit. Other than that, I'm not going to have any promotions so far this week. I really wanted everybody to fill in their monthly report, and I only got a couple, and most of them for command. So I'm going to hold off on promotions for the most part this week. That being said, I'm not saying that there is not going to be any promotions. I'm saying for the meantime, everybody who busts their chops and works really hard, it'll be rewarded. I can trust you on that.
Oh yeah, you're allowed in. I'll just wait on it.
Thank you.
That's all I really got because almost everything that I had in my notes was covered the LEO meeting yesterday. Farmer Shots, you guys have anything to add?
Nope, I'm good.
Shots, you got anything?
Which way is the courtroom, sir?
No, sir.
Right there. Make a left and then you make another left.
The only thing I'll add is we're gonna work on, myself and the rest of the ops management team is gonna work on getting set up how we're gonna do the basic law enforcement training, and then we'll meet with the department heads from MCSO, MPD, and WSP to kind of get the best FTOs from each department, and allow them the opportunity to be a basic law enforcement academy instructor, and we'll follow up on that when we get everything outlined.
Yeah, training is very important, and I believe we're gonna make our training structure a little bit better. I plan on redoing it just a little bit, but it's only gonna be small changes just to improve our training around here. I think we do a very good job, but I think there's also some room for improvement. So
Yeah, and I think this will take a lot of pressure off of guys like Castillo and like AJ and Mayfield. I think Eric did some FTO stuff too. Guys that are real active and help out. I think if we have a basic law enforcement training academy, that I think it's going to take a lot of pressure off of those guys, because we can do it as a more structured, scheduled basis and try to have multiple recruits at the same time. And then when they get to your department, it's more just ride along. If you do a ride along and they're good to go, they're good to go. Cut them loose. If there's still little bugs that you need to tweak out, then make them have a couple. But I think it'll help everybody here and help take some of the load off.
Evening.
I agree.
Got it.
Other than that, I'm not gonna be hiring a undersheriff right off the gate. I'd rather keep it and see who I see fit.
What's up?
Are you good here?
Yep, so far.
1 and 2, I'll be off radio for court.
Plaintiff for the defendant, sir.
Lava 2, safe traffic.
Weeks. See what I'm thinking. Make my decision. When I make my decision, it'll be known for everybody.
Perfect. All right, guys. Like I said before, it's been a pleasure, and I'll still be out there on the street. So hopefully we'll still get to interact out there, and appreciate it.
All right, this time I'm going to open it to anybody who has anything they would like to add. Just raise your hand and I'll add you on stage.
User joined your channel.
Start telling people to do their training. We're not going to start putting people up just in case.
Afternoon.
Evening.
Afternoon.
Is there a certain spot I need to go for as a witness?
That I'm unsure of. I'm just here to make sure no cowardly stuff happens in our parking lot.
Yes, sir. Where is the courtroom?
To your left.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm lugging this briefcase around.
Howdy.
Got it.
Sound muted. Sound resumed. Sound muted. Sound resumed.
Oh no, it's us alone.
Oh, where did everyone go? Huh?
I don't know. Shots just left. Willis is doing his MCSO meeting, and yeah.
Oh, jeez. Alright, guess your stalls.
And our favorite target isn't even on server.
Mm-hmm. Damn, we're 18 people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is gonna be wonderful. I gotta get my radio up. Yosh.
Yeah.
Be sure to be in TAC channel and radio.
Oh shit. Okay.
Can we check and make sure these doors don't open? I know they weren't before.
I checked. They don't.
Okay. Yeah.
E9 mic check.
Sound muted. Sound resumed.
Has anybody from WSB got here?
User joined your channel.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a couple.
Are the ones that are charged here?
Yeah.
Price is. I don't know about the second.
Who was the other one? I think he's outside. Some. I don't know if it was him or someone else.
It was what, 548? 524 M Hanks is in server.
Alright.
512 Price is in.
What's up?
I go in.
Yep, go in. You here for the court meeting or something else?
Oh, I thought I could have listened into it.
Yeah, you're welcome for that. I just didn't know if you're here for, like, talk to the mayor, pay a parking ticket, something else. But if you go in, go to your left there. The courtroom's directly in front of you.
Alright, thank you.
Yours.
Mirror.
Just so you're aware, Shots, I am a judge that completely agrees with the Second Amendment, and I do carry on the stand.
What?
I do believe in the Second Amendment, and I do carry while I'm on the stand.
I ain't worried about that.
If anything breaks out,
The sheriff just biffed into my truck.
if anybody acts out, the dirty, hairy revolver is coming.
Yo, you okay?
Well, I figured we're gonna have some issues, especially if we gotta pull
in my eyes. 5
Are
seconds
you all
ago.
right?
I'm all right.
meta down here.
He's not in server.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
Huh?
He's not in server.
He left the server?
Great. Just great. That was not
Oh,
5 seconds.
I'm
ago.
just looking around.
Jesus.
I'm just looking around.
Jesus!
Oh.
Yeah, I
You
could
know
use a
what? I just
coffee.
want to say this was never here. That was never here. What?
Hey, look, the
No,
job
no.
center. I can see if there's a better judgeship
Okay.
open.
Well,
User joined
that's
your channel.
fun. So what's going on here tonight?
Just standard court hearing. A civilian is suing the state patrol.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
Yeah, and to your left.
Yo, that's great. I love that.
No firearms allowed in the building, sir.
User joined your channel.
I just scared Will Castillo away.
Damn.
He came with a gun on his hip and not a uniform on, so I said no weapons allowed in the courthouse. So he ran away.
Damn.
Well, it is true. Only the bailiff and any court official, law enforcement officers are allowed to carry in a court.
So you had to be on duty. Now, like, I mean, if he was a detective, yeah, or yeah, whatever,
Alright,
as long
I'm
as he's
gonna
got
go
his
into
gun
your
badge and all that on, he can come. Damn, like, you can't just come in with it concealed.
Radio check.
Charlie, sure.
Copy 301, 10-8.
Got it.
Look, 301.
Oh yeah, no, same old, same old.
Alright, where do I need to be?
In these doors, go through that little arch to your left, and the courtroom will be right in front of you.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Bella's been out there for
Alrighty.
2.5 hours.
301, active sheriff, active supervisor, MCSO.
Oh, there's Johnson.
Yep.
I turned scan off, so I only hear TAC channel now.
Alright, 56. It's not that fun. 5-6, Limatrelli.
If you're in Taxer and he's not scanning, he won't hear you.
Oh, you're right.
Who is the other officer that's supposed to be involved?
I think it's a Price, something Price. I don't know.
Price is up here.
What was the other one? Oh, I think it was like William something, right? He William?
Is that who it is?
I think so.
I'll go down and look at the docket. Martin. 548 Martin. I think we're rattling some chains because Deep's asked any update on his court case. I completely forgot about his court case.
What do you have a court case for?
Be honest, I don't even see his request. I just seen where he asked. I don't even remember because I know he asked any update on my case that was accepted today.
I hear crap and shit and Hall talking. He's like, apparently so and so pulled somebody over for absolutely no cause yesterday.
I just saw someone put in the freaking personal message. Martin is getting fired. Price is getting demoted. Oh, that's funny.
I told you this was going to be a hit. Look how many people we have up here. See how many names do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13
They're
names.
trying to get Martin to come to court. They're tagging him in Wisconsin Patrol.
Yeah.
Sir, we had a little issue with someone's eyeballs, and your car
Hello,
got
sir.
murdered.
Oh, that's what I see there. I was like, what the heck?
Yep, I think we got too small on a lot, sir.
So why? It doesn't get you. Yeah.
This guy.
Look around the corner.
You know how to announce it, right? Shots.
Mm-hmm.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Caprio.
Yep.
And then once I get in and get seated, I'll ask, what do we have on the docket today? And then you'll just say the case number. I think I just made it up as like today's date and -01. But just read off the case number and Ryan Edwards versus the state of Wisconsin,
Who the
Wisconsin
hell
State
needs so
Patrol.
much space to get in? Like, come on.
Yeah, they came in, they smashed into the front of my truck, popped out of their car with the door flew off, and then another guy came in and just murdered your car.
Alright, how you doing here, boss? Make sure you got no guns on you, alright?
Sir? No weapons allowed in the courtroom.
Oh, that's not it. There we go.
Let's see. Gray shots.
Okay.
Case number.
Like, go lock it in your car, bud. Don't
You
just
can
stuff it
put
in
it
your
on
pocket.
there how you want me to say it too. That way I know. I mean, I know how to say "All rise, the Honorable Judge Caprio is presiding."
There.
There.
Is Snipe on the way home?
He's home. He's grilling though. He's gonna try to get in just to watch over it.
You'll start getting really.
I can't get it. One. Yeah, I know what I'm doing here.
I think everybody's here that's gonna come. You wanna get started?
Yeah, let me go ahead and walk out there closer to the Oh, hey, make an announcement before we start for everybody to get into well shit, then we can't talk. We'll try to do it without. I was gonna say get everybody in court VC, but I think just make an announcement for everybody to have shout on so that, you know, if there's people sitting towards the back, I can still hear them.
Well, shots.
Yes.
I gotta relog.
Okay.
Yeah, Martin, he is flying on now. 2 shots.
Alrighty, I'll let the judge know.
All right, I'm standing back by the door whenever you're ready.
Well, Martin's flying in, and
Oh, is he?
Johnson needs to relog. He said.
All right, well, I'm hiding in the evidence room.
And in storage there. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in the storage room. Oh, what kind of drugs are in this locker?
Josh, do you want to make that announcement for me?
What are we saying? Oh, shout. Okay.
Yeah, have everybody put it on shout so we can hear them.
I can send it through TX admin if you don't want to freaking actually make an announcement.
I mean, I could have set it out in the court too.
Everyone in court, please utilize. Oh, damn it, farmer. That was going to be my first TX admin announcement, and you ruined it.
That's only my second.
I don't know how many it makes me. I've made God only knows how many. Yep, there he goes.
Johnson timed out.
Yeah, he said he was going to relog.
Oh, okay.
He died because he was so hard.
Did Meta ever show back up?
Nope. No.
Dude, he's probably pissed off because it's the 1 year anniversary of Jimmy Gang and freaking Eric. We're doing all this. Everybody's up here at the courthouse. Eric is in Jimmy Gang and he took the case. AJ's freaking no, AJ's not even in.
No, he ain't.
Yeah.
It's Eric that's the judge or the.
Oh,
lawyer.
Martin just joined.
Yep.
I do. Let me take you on
Oh, Yash.
Hmm?
I think you need to do my roles in the sheriff's office
Oh yeah.
because I can't give myself the operations manager.
I can get it.
I didn't know if you could do it or not. That's why I asked Josh because I know, like when I went to try to give Deets the sheriff role, it was grayed out. So I was like, well, maybe I can't give somebody the same role that I have.
Oh no, I can't give that role.
Yeah, I think it has to be a role higher.
Yeah.
Everybody in the courthouse room, please remove your hats.
Y'all stop.
Yes, good, listener.
Really, Castillo?
What?
He's over here sitting with his fingers out like he's flipping everybody off.
I'm looking.
No, he's not.
Good night, Brandon.
Nobody love me. You want to bed at 8:30?
Jeez, what's wrong with your kids?
Mr.
I
Yash.
mean, I know Ben's is.
Mm.
Out for a quick smoke.
But he
Can you
always
walk
complains,
through
"I
the
gotta go to
courthouse
bed
and
at
have people
8:30
remove their hats,
a.m."
please?
Wait, what?
Can you walk through the courtroom and have people remove their hats?
Oh yeah.
What? Well, y'all want to sell it up and get her out of back.
Farmer.
And deputy.
Move! Guys, take dogs out.
And deputy.
If you're going to bed, they gotta go out before you go to bed.
Farmer.
And deputy.
Remove your cover.
I can't. It's part of the uniform code.
Deputy.
Inside, you don't have to. You're not supposed to wear a cover.
Then why don't my local guys do it?
Beats me.
Deputy.
You're crazy.
Yeah, my people are crazy. They really don't like it when you carry a shoulder strap into court either. I don't understand why. It's not like I didn't have I had the weapon or anything. I mean, I was all at home. I just forgot this stupid shoulder strap.
Oh, this is really like a real freaking court hearing, waiting forever for everybody to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mr. T. Martin is outside.
Oh.
We should have called it. We should have called it to order at 8:30, and then I could have chastised him on why he was late to my courtroom.
You still can.
No, it's not that.
We could do it right now, and Price would be in trouble too, because he's not in here. Now I just walked in.
Yeah, he ran out to go get Mike or whatever and come back in.
In. Enough.
Trooper, could you please remove your hat, please?
Yes.
Okay, deputy here. Would you be able to remove your hat? Can you remove your hat?
Farmer, it's not my fault if the judge comes in and tells you to remove yourself from the courthouse until you take your hat off.
That's fine.
Is Johnson coming back for sure or not?
And he did blip back in, but I don't know if he's coming back.
Yeah. He is on the server. Oh yeah, he's coming.
Okay.
I'm going to say it one more time for you to sit down and calm down, and then I'm going to take that iPad for a good long time.
Colonel, if you don't mind, remove your cover, please.
I can do it.
Who ripped the flag in two pieces?
I don't know.
Good
I
question.
don't know. Willis, it looks like everybody's here.
Nope, got one walking in.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, you outside the door?
Yeah.
All rise.
I'll do it, I suppose.
Your Honorable Judge Frank Capio presiding.
Thank you, Sheriff. You may be seated.
I don't know.
Read on. What do we have on the docket today?
It's going to be case number 09242023-01 in the matter of Ryan Edwards versus the state of Wisconsin, Wisconsin State Patrol Service.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What is my guy doing?
All right, let's go ahead and hear opening statements from the plaintiff.
Edward Johnson representing the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Who's representing the state?
The state's representing itself, Your Honor.
Alrighty. All right, you may proceed with your opening statement.
Your Honor, we're on the case of my client versus the state for wrongful arrest and violation of his due rights. We have witnesses, we have video evidence that say my client was detained and arrested on violations of a faulty computer system saying his plate was invalid when we have witnesses that will say the plate was valid. And that is what we're going off of right now. I would like to call for a witness of Trooper Martin to the stand for this, please.
Alrighty, let's hear the opening statement from the defense first, and then we'll call your first witness if that works with you.
Works just fine.
This is fun.
All right, does the state have an opening statement?
Oh, we did. I just got told to go to the stand. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
The state does have an opening statement. The basic understanding of the processing of law enforcement is a very hard thing to do, and it's a very processing thing to do. I have been working in different agencies and states for almost 10 years now, dealing with multiple different types of situations, multiple different type of people. I have did this same exact thing various of other as well. On top of that, I have went to court for this thing once before, and all cases were dropped.
He doesn't
and
learn
we
his
continued
lesson.
like normal. The biggest thing I want everyone in here to understand, the first thing is three things: reasonable suspicion, probable cause, and Pennsylvania versus Mims. The state doesn't have anything else to say.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Eric, go ahead and call your first witness.
Trooper Martin, please, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Martin, come on up and take the stand, please.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, there's like a million people in RTO and none of them are on duty.
Sorry. Give me 1 second.
It's because there's a shit ton of them up here at the courthouse.
Oh, shit, that's right. They have that fucking hearing today.
Yep.
Why are they in RTO still?
Because they probably just muted their radios.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
You may proceed.
That's all I needed. I just wanted to see what was going on.
So,
Yeah, you're good.
Trooper, what was the reason for the stop?
Not to be like, Farmer, kick all these people out of RTO.
Take your time. That's a pain, I know.
Hi, Irish.
User joined your channel.
Okay. The original reason for the stop was when I originally ran his plate was not coming back.
Did you run the plate or did the computer?
Say again, sir?
Did you run the plate yourself or did the computer scan it?
So originally when I first went up to the vehicle, when I got behind it, my ALPRs that I have on my vehicle did immediately hit the vehicle, which it came back not registered. After that as well happening, I typed in the plate myself just to make sure that there's no problems or anything like that, because sometimes these vents come all in different types of ways. So I just retyped it out for myself just to make sure, and then that's when I immediately seen, okay, this guy's vent is not coming back. That's about it.
Then how come every other officer that ran it at that scene had no issues with the plate coming back? I even ran it myself and it came back to my over there.
I have no comment on that.
Another question, is there any body camera or dash cam footage of this stop at all from the state stamp or point of view?
Yes.
Has it been submitted?
Not yet.
Because I asked for that and I haven't heard back from the state for it, so.
Well,
Slip out here.
Give me 1 second. We can get it submitted if wanted, and we can do all the rest of the crap that you guys need us to do for that.
The other thing is, I have no record of a police report or no type of report on this stop at all. Is there a reason for that?
The original investigating supervisor for the incident, which will be Lieutenant Leon Price, was dealing with a lot of different type of paperwork. We are a state agency, so we do have to deal with multiple different types of unincorporated areas and stuff like that.
Question. Yes or
I
no?
understand. I'm just letting you know.
Is there
So
paperwork for this?
I'm
Yes
going
or
to
no?
finish. I'm going to finish my statement.
No,
Like
yes
I'm
or
saying,
no, that's it.
Please answer the counselor's question.
Yes or no, is there paperwork on this arrest? Do I have a report?
no.
All right, that's all I needed. So we're here.
Oh wait,
for
correction.
an arrest.
Yes, there is a report. Yes, there is.
So where's the report at?
The report, if
because-
I am correct, is being filed right now. There's some other stuff that's happening with that. But for right now,
It's kind of crazy how the report is still being filed, yet we're here in court for this case itself. I have no dash cam, I have no body cam, and I have no report of anything that my client did. I've seen his dash cam, but I have yet to see yours. Why is that?
like I said, the rest of the filing paperwork for the dash cam and body camera footage is still coming through. I don't know when that's going to be published or handed off to you guys. The report was filed last time I checked. The report was filed, but I don't know why you guys do not either have that or had access to that report.
Can you tell me the reason for the stop? Because on the video, on my dash I saw from my client, it says you stopped them for quote-unquote legal tag after you was told it was a valid tag and for being suspicious in an area full of guns and drugs. Is that correct?
Then again, no, that is not the reason for the traffic stop. The original reason for the traffic stop is a unregistered tag. So
But did it come back registered by a different officer? Yes or no?
yes, at some point their tag did come back and registered by a different
And
officer.
how long after the initial stop did it come
And
back registered?
just to let you know, that came back registered after the entire scene was over.
Okay, so then why didn't you cut him loose at that point?
So do you want me? Do you want me? He was at that
Why
point.
did you-
He was being taken
why
in
did you-
for resisting
Why
arrest.
did you have to felony stop him for a quote-unquote unregistered car?
He was not ever felony stopped.
From the dash cam I saw of the rear view, it looked like it was a clear code 5 stop, and you had
That statement is not true. That statement is completely not true. We did not have guns drawn out. My weapon was unholstered for an officer safety issue. That is on body camera
So
footage
your
as
gun
well.
never came out on that stop.
You said that we were drawing. We were not drawing at him at any point in
Did
time during that
the
traffic
gun
stop.
come out at all?
Yes, my gun was out of my holster.
Can you tell me what for?
The gun was out of the holster because of the simple fact that your client was not compliant with law enforcement orders. And also, like I said, we do have to be understanding the city that we do live in and the city that we do work in. We have one of the highest homicide rates, highest shooting rates. We have one of the
Oh,
highest
you guys are missing out on the
and death
fun.
rates in the country.
So you're
right?
saying
So
my
with those
client
things,
who was sitting in his
no,
car
that's not
was
what
a
I'm
threat to
saying.
you?
That's not what I'm saying. The
Sounds
area
like
that
it.
he was being, that's not what I'm saying. The area that he was being
Objection,
pulled,
Your Honor. The defense is not letting the client fully answer the question. If you could let him fully answer the question, that would be
What
enough.
he's saying has no relevance
trying-
to the
I'm-
question.
If you would let him answer the question, just give him a chance to respond, please.
like I was saying, is that your client was originally being pulled over for a tag, right? Now, I did this multiple different types of times. I've been doing this for almost 10 years now. The area that he was being stopped in, this is the regular way that I handle business in my own personal way. For my safety and so I can go home to my kids at night because I have two kids and a wife, right? So I stepped out of my vehicle and I opened up the door. After I did that, I immediately gave your client commands, driver, turn off the car. My gun was not unholstered at the time. Driver, turn off the car, roll the front and back windows down. Your client was uncompliant with those orders that were given. After your client did not understand those orders or did not act on those orders that he was given in the area that he was placed in and for the reason he was being pulled over for, we cannot ID him. I do not know who that male in that car is at all, which is another officer safety issue. Now, if we're going to speak on any point of time of me pulling him out, patting him down, and searching him, or doing whatever, that is your case law that you should understand that, sir. Pennsylvania versus Mitt. I don't have anything else to say.
Another thing, so when a higher-ranking officer pulled up, right there in the white shirt back there, why did you not listen to him when he said you guys should back up and cool down and let cooler heads prevail? And also, the other thing is, why did you keep trying to reach into my client's car?
Then again, like I said, when the white shirt pulled up on scene, we were already actively fighting with your client. I, as an officer, have my own discretion at any point in time, as long as my discretion is legal. That is how that works. As long as my discretion is legal, no matter what anyone says, as long as it's legal, I'm allowed to act on that discretion. Right? So, as I was conducting my business on my traffic stop, on my scene, I was fighting with a male. Me and my partner were fighting with a male, trying to place him into detainment at the time. Before it turned into custody, we tried to place your client into a detainment, but he kept fighting with officers and staying in his car. White shirt pulled up and decided to tell us to retreat and stop fighting with him. As a backing officer, and I'm going to let you understand this because I understand that you're not a law enforcement officer. As a backing officer, you are called to any situation to come help. You are not called there to come and ask questions and ask why things are happening the way they are. And if you do, you're still supposed to either try to help us out in any type of way and then do that when everything is secured. Not
Warning,
when stuff is still
armed,
happening.
violent, mentally
Lawyer,
ill.
that's like, for instance, if you're getting shot at and I come up to you and I say, hey, let's stop shooting back at this guy because of the simple fact that I don't know why we're
Warning,
shooting at him.
armed,
Wouldn't you
violent.
feel a certain way about that, sir? Wouldn't you be like, hey, you're here to help me. Why are you asking me why am I shooting at this guy? Does that make
I've
sense,
been
sir?
shot at before. It's, yeah.
Okay, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Back.
I got you. But do you understand what I'm saying when I say that? He was there as a backing officer. He does not know what's going on. He does not know why it's happening. He does not know why it's happening for whatever reason. It's just like it's taught.
What was going on?
Let me explain. It's just like it's taught in our academy that, hey, yeah,
You're
rank.
going beyond the scope of the question.
Go ahead.
I'm just asking, why didn't you listen to him?
I just told you.
All
He
right,
was
that's
not
good.
primary on that scene.
Why were you reaching into my client's car?
To place him in custody because he was fighting with officers and he was not not consistent with orders.
From the dash cam, it looked like you were trying to reach in from not the driver's seat. You're trying to reach in from a different one when he told you not to. Did you have a warrant to get into his car and grab something? What was the cause? Did you suspect he had guns or drugs?
We were never searching his car. I was trying to remove him from a vehicle.
Didn't look like that from my end.
So say your statement one more time. What did it look like from your end, sir?
It looked like you were trying to grab in there and grab something out of his car that wasn't him.
I was never inside of his car trying to grab something out of his car.
From the dash cam that I saw hands of a trooper going in there, since you know your uniforms are distinctive and the city cop back there, his uniform's white. I didn't see a white arm go in there. I saw an arm of a long blue sleeve shirt. Multiple
Objection, Your Honor. That statement is argumentative.
Just stating the facts, Your Honor. That's what the camera showed from my client's car.
If he's stating the color of the shirt that went into the vehicle and it's on video evidence, I have to allow it.
I have no comment onto his statement then, because what his statement is not true.
So his camera's lying?
Then again, no comment.
Hey, Farmer. There's something funky going on with locals in the server.
The defense can have them.
Oh no.
But we have one more.
They're standing in the middle of Panorama in Alhambra.
A Marshall Jensen, Your Honor.
Hang on, I'll share my screen.
Yes. Courtroom now.
Like,
it
what is that?
directly related to previous questioning?
Hang on, it's
It's
loading.
related to the whole case
What the
itself,
fuck?
Your Honor.
Yeah, like they're actual
Simply,
AI.
The witness may be excused if counsel from both sides will approach.
Just do a TX admin clear like 10-foot radius or whatever of pets.
Can I do that as admin?
You should be able to do the easy admin.
You guys go to whisper.
I can't do in TX admin.
Oh, alright.
Should be able to clear them with the easy oven.
How do you do it? Server management?
Server management, clean area, and then PEDs, and then select 10 or 20.
Okay, thank you.
He witnessed everything after multiple units showed up to the at hand involving
this court
the
event thing
police
going
and
on
how
just
they
now.
handled my suspect or my client, Your Honor. He also ran my client's tag while he was still in the car when it came back valid for the first time.
Oh, is that?
All right, Trooper Mark. Can you tell the oh, my
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Trooper Martin, can you tell to the courts how long have you been Ellie or been serving as Ellie?
I've been a cop for about 10 years now. My original department that I was working in before I transferred down here, I was a former patrol supervisor for the San Bernardino Police Department.
And like you stated in your opening statement, you said you have had many cases like this. Can you go more in detail with that?
My opening statement, like I was saying, I have dealt with this more than enough different types of times. Not this situation of going to court, but I've had this manner and have did this more than a couple different types of times. The reason for that happening is it's a major officer safety issue, and it's just so we can make sure that everyone that is on that scene goes home safe.
Thank you. And then can you go into detail from the moment you first activated your ELS, the traffic stop that's in question today?
Yes, sir. Do you want me as well to explain why I did what I did?
Hey.
Yes, sir. The original reason for the traffic stop again was because the vent of the vehicle was not coming back to law enforcement. As you guys all know, I'm pretty sure everyone in here has somewhat experience with law enforcement. The way that works is that the simple fact that we had a reasonable suspicion to believe that his vent was invalid. Reasonable suspicion, you can detain anybody off reasonable suspicion. Now, the reasonable suspicion involves the investigation, which builds PC, aka your probable cause. Your probable cause is to place him under arrest. Our original reason was under technical, you can say somewhat reasonable suspicion / PC.
User joined your
pull him
channel.
over because his vent was not coming back. After we made said traffic stop, understanding the officers that were on scene, understanding the area that they were being placed in, and the situation that they were being placed in, and the time they were being placed in, decided to de-escalate the situation by opening their door and standing outside of the vehicle and giving the male inside of the vehicle clear and precise commands to turn off the vehicle and roll front and back windows down. From there, the male continued to be uncompliant with those orders, arguing with officers that were on scene. As we continued to give the male orders over and over and over again, which when the body camera footage and all that stuff comes through, you guys will be able to see the amount of times officers on scene try to work with this male before it turned sideways. We gave the male
Farmer.
multiple commands. At
Stop.
some point, the male started.
You're probably gonna have a ban appeal. I'm about to ban a guy.
I then identified
Okay.
the other officers that were handling.
Guy literally just went in the server, in game, and said, "I don't like black people."
Walk him back to us so we can detain him.
Oh.
The reason for putting him outside of the vehicle is because, like I
Sounds
said,
like a
the
bomb.
area that we're being placed in, the time we're being placed in, and what's going on. There's a major officer safety issue during that entire situation. Then again, Pennsylvania versus Mims, any point in time there's an officer safety issue, we're allowed to pull people out of cars and pat them down. So that's why he was pulled out of the vehicle. As he was pulled out of the vehicle, he stepped out of the car. We immediately gave him commands to face away from us.
What did he say in the text thing or like which?
Yep, there's an actual, like, he actually typed it out.
Then at some point started somewhat
Can you kick him out of TeamSpeak, Farmer?
What's his name in TeamSpeak?
He faced away from us.
556 Jason Liam.
Continued another verbal altercation with us. At some point, the male did at some point start running towards officers. We immediately told him
Where the
to
fuck
stop
he did
running
that?
towards us to face away. He identified to us that he didn't want to talk to us anymore, and then he
People are
started running back towards the direction of his car. As officers believed that this male was about to start taking off on foot from them, they started chasing. I started chasing behind him.
User in your channel was kicked from the server.
From there, after we started chasing behind him, he immediately got inside of his car. Myself and other officers that were on scene at the time then immediately told him to step outside of his vehicle.
You banned him, yep.
Officers
Yeah, he's banned off of the
with him,
in-game.
out of the vehicle and telling him to step out of the vehicle. We were verbally asking him multiple times to step out of the vehicle, which will be shown in the body camera footage. We verbally told him to step out of the vehicle multiple times. The male still was not compliant. At some point, I, Thomas Martin, identified to other officers on scene, I'm going hands-on to pull this guy out. I originally did not want to go hands-on because of the simple fact that he then again turned his car on as we were at his window telling him to step out. In belief that this guy is going to either take off and cause harm to either other officers or cause harm to any other public, we immediately went hands-on trying to pull the male outside of the vehicle before he took off. Officers as fighting with the male, trying to pull him out of the vehicle,
Not gonna lie, bro. I thought I was in here this entire time.
to help us get
Oh,
the
now you decided to show up.
numerous of different
I thought I've been
agencies
here.
and officers responded to the incident to assist us.
I've been talking to you guys and all
As
kinds of
agencies were
stuff.
on scene, the only two officers that
Nobody
really
answered me.
stayed
Y'all are
there,
mean.
going hands-on with the male was myself and
Okay.
my other partner that was on scene as well. The other agencies that were on scene did not assist almost in any point in time, did not help us at any point in time.
Who is that guy anyway?
Basically just stood around the entire time.
I've never seen him before.
In fear that this guy
And
is
he's
going to
WSP apparently, or is that from a different server?
grab a gun or do
No,
something else,
you're right. That was the guy that I just had on my
that
scene.
we placed him into custody because he has already shown signs
Huh.
that he is
Make sure he didn't change his in-game name
and
to
he's
his
not going to listen to law enforcement and he
to
does
that
not
guy.
care about public safety.
Thank you. True. And then can you tell to the courts at what time were you
Farming
told
bottom.
that the plate was popping up in the cab?
I banned him from
Yeah,
the
I'm
Discord.
trying to find him
Identified,
from
mind you, this
in-state
scene
Discord.
expanded before we got the mail.
I banned him in the
This
Discord.
took about 10 to 15
In
minutes to get
State's
the mail in
Discord?
custody.
Oh
Me
no,
and my
in the main one he's
partner
banned.
on scene were fighting with the mail for a very long time. Why multiple different agencies and officers were standing around us, watching us fight a guy in a car. It took us a very long time to restrain him and pull him out of the car. Him pushing our hands away and not allowing us to pull him out. Leon, restate your question one more time. I was going somewhere with that.
Tell us the court
No,
or
it's
why,
this guy.
when were you instructed the plate that was showing up in CAD correction?
There you go. Like I was saying, is that it took a very long time. At some point, when we did place him into custody and all that different type of stuff, and we started like getting everything understood of what we were going to do and how things were going to happen, we were then pulled aside by a U.S. Marshal to speak to us about the situation and what was going on, so we can give him our story on why we did what we did. Then that's when he identified that information.
So just to clarify, so after the plaintiff resisted and failed to get out the car multiple times, were you instructed that the plate was popping up in cash?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. No further.
I call Jensen to the stand, Your Honor.
All right, Marshall, go ahead and step on up.
Please place your hand on the Bible and raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God?
Yes, sir.
You may proceed with your questioning.
Well, I think so. What happened is, I think they already stopped your client there, and then we got a call that they needed backup, and then we had 2 cars of Marshall.
Can one of you guys handle that ticket?
Objection, Your Honor. The
That call
witness
admin?
said he thinks. He either he knows or he doesn't know. At the beginning, he
I
said.
can take care of it
Do you
right
know,
after this
or
scene.
do you think, Marshall?
The scene might take a minute because he's gonna be fucking fleeing.
There was backup
God
calls?
damn it.
At the
This
beginning,
is
of your
just my
sentence, you
luck,
said,
man.
I think.
I think what?
Let's try that from
At the beginning of your
record and-
sentence, you said you think you know what happened.
No, I know what happened.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh.
I know what happened.
142 Williams. Is that the guy that transferred? Irish?
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a message from him again.
What
He said, "Congratulations." I said, "Thank you." And he goes, "What do you plan on doing with the department?" Like, that's
I
not
plan
your
on running
concern.
it.
I was like, that's not your concern.
Alright.
Yeah, he's a fucking spud, trust me.
It's time to pursue people.
I'm expecting a
You
transfer
still
request.
stuck in the car?
If he wants to transfer, say no, he's a twat.
I say I'm denying it. If you don't deny it, I deny it.
Well, so much for helping. The duty crashed.
It's all your fault.
Probably.
I don't like talking to that guy anyways. He's a squeaker.
Who?
Hyper.
Had pulled up with the plate, came back positive. He read us. He had a few arrest reports up there that he told us, but the plate did come back while when they were still talking to him in the car. And then they decided to go ahead, get him out of the vehicle, cuff him up, and put him in the car. Correct. Well, again,
Farmer.
I think the way they were talking to him.
Objection. He
I
said,
just
think
had a
you know.
local's car spawn right in front of me.
Only
There might be
Nothing we
something
can do
messed
about
up
that.
with. I say there might be something messed up with the coding.
I know one night they tried to put something like Palmer AI in or something. It just made him go belligerent. So I don't know what's going on.
but they were not
Mm.
telling him why he was getting pulled over. So I think he got a little bit heat up on that side there, which was because he didn't know what he did wrong. So that's basically, I mean, he was a little bit you know, a little bit hot-headed, I would say, at that point, because again, if you don't know why you're getting pulled over and you don't think you did anything wrong, you'd probably be mad too.
I just got another message from him, Irish.
Oh,
Like he goes, "How are you?"
All right. Does the state have any questions for this witness?
Yes.
Do you know what? He's going to ask for a few or two.
With your
'cause He's
question.
a rank.
Yeah, he ain't getting it.
And I do thank you for your testimony today. Can you advise?
He's not
board,
even transferring about a while ago.
What were the troopers currently doing on
He's already had his opportunity to transfer between departments.
Well, I saw, I think, I saw two troopers by the car, by the window, talking to the suspect there, and this is what I saw when I got to the scene.
And were you advised any information from the troopers when you first arrived?
Negative. Like I said, we got a call. First, marshal team got there, and then we got there.
Alright. In your professional opinion, what do you think Pennsylvania versus Mims is?
For what?
Sorry?
As a U.S. Marshal, official, what is Pennsylvania versus Mims? What is your understanding of Pennsylvania versus Mims?
Well, it's basically a police officer trying to order someone, get off the car and conducting a pat down. You could check for weapons or any other stuff, but it did not violate the Fourth Amendment.
Thank you for that. And then, in your opinion, what is officer discretion? And does it matter? So, what is officer discretion, and does it matter? In your professional opinion.
Well, it's their choice of how they want to deal with the scene and take it from there.
All right, no further questions.
All right, you may be excused.
Your Honor, the state did submit body cam evidence. If you could review.
Okay. All right. The plaintiff, do you have another witness? And I will review that. I will review that here shortly once we're done with testimony.
Pay attention, because now.
I will raise your right hand.
What?
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir. So help me God.
Swear.
All right, you may proceed.
That's correct.
You watching?
So, officer safety issue. At the time, we were not able to make the comment due to the simple fact the subject was already actively resisting and he was fighting with officers. So if we were to tell him, hey, this is why we are pulling you out, well, he could now run while we're fighting with him, and that could lead injuries to the public, officers, me, or myself, my partner.
Hey, Farmer.
Yeah.
All that stuff with the fire stuff, we're gonna have to redo this Discord and everything because it used to be done by training every so often.
Right.
By FTOs and the chiefs. But since we have no department head or anything for it, I would say let him wing it and try to figure it out.
Right.
Actually, all those certifications can actually be gone,
Well,
to be honest.
given if you
I hate to be the guy who just assaulted.
I was just letting you know.
Yep.
if you review our body camera footage, you would see we weren't even given the chance to state the information because when we first initiated the traffic stop, the subject, your client, was very uncompliant. We initiated him to roll his windows down. But at that time, me and my partner felt that it was an officer safety issue that we need to get him out that vehicle and conduct the rest of the traffic stop out the vehicle. Because as I said, it's an officer safety issue in the area we were in and given the details we were given.
Sorry, guys that are watching this, we're watching everything else but the court case.
That the plate was unregistered. We don't know who he is, and he was uncompliant. At the time, we have already ran it twice with the ALPR, and the trooper advised me he ran it handheld manual himself. We gave it 2 chances. That's why we conducted the traffic stop to identify this guy. But as I said, your client didn't give us a chance. Yes, we did. Well, given that information. And given the software, we at the time, my trooper stated to me he ran the plate. So I went with that he ran the plate twice. No comment. And the traffic stop was already initiated, sir. And it's also department policy. That is not in our department policy, sir.
So do a partial plate?
That's correct. I mean, departments are trained differently. Our department is trained differently. Every department has different policies and going away about doing things. Me and my troopers, we have a different way of hitting these streets.
You and your troopers have a different way. So if I were to ask your colonel or your lieutenant colonel, they would say that it's trooper policy to run the whole plate and never try a partial, even though you guys have the option for a partial.
I never said it was policy. It's not policy for us to run a partial plate.
So you guys wouldn't run it because you say you were too busy with the stop itself, but yet it was readily there to push a button that says partial run and it would pop up to the client. Be a valid plate, valid VIN, correct?
No comment.
I mean, the marshal over there already said he ran the plate, no issue. So what's different between him and you?
No comment on that one, sir.
Another thing, how you're the officer that's supposed to be in charge of the paperwork, correct?
That's correct.
So how come the paperwork's never been submitted to the system?
Like my trooper stated in his testimony, and I'll say that I have a lot of casework on my desk. I was getting to it. Actually, it was getting filed a couple hours previous to this. After the scene first concluded, I had a talk with my O2 and the rest of my troopers, and we were busy getting him detained and booked and everything. So yeah, that just, it's on my desk. It's in a ready to be filed. It just hasn't got filed yet.
I'm going to say it's rather convenient this courtroom on the day of this lawsuit and to get these off that we can't even see the state's paperwork on the arrest itself. That's really find that kind of weird, and honestly his arrest should be dropped and the suit for his civil liberties should be found based on the fact there's no proof of this arrest. There's no paper trail. There's nothing.
Technically, the charges have already been filed. The paper hasn't been submitted. The paperwork is all filled out. It has not been submitted.
So again, like I said, rather convenient for the state that it's not in the system for us to look at, but it's on your desk, or we should believe that it's on your desk, but I can't look at it. I'm done. Your Honor.
All right. Does the state have any questions?
Oh yeah, sure. Mr. Leon Price, if you don't mind me asking you, what's your law enforcement expertise and how long have you been doing this job?
I've been doing this job for almost 30 years. Been all over the country. I've been out in France. I was a Interpol agent out there. Then I went down to California. Worked multiple departments in California. I was commander for a couple of departments, and then I moved down back to Wisconsin.
User
And
joined
I'm
your
a
channel.
lieutenant for the State Patrol.
Awesome. Mr. Leon Price, with all that behind your resume, don't you believe that it would be the last thing ever for you to do to make up a false reason to pull someone over?
The last thing is I take that oath seriously. My job is protect and serve, and that's what I tend to do.
Yes, sir. Everyone heard that. Protect and serve. Awesome. With your law enforcement expertise, don't you believe that you think you know what you're doing out here?
I would say so, yes.
With your law enforcement expertise, have you ever did anything like this before?
Yes, and it went to court, and it was favored in my side, and all is well. And here we are.
Fantastic. As well, in your own opinion, can you explain officer discretion?
It's basically having my own opinion in a situation and how to do.
Awesome. As well, can you explain Pennsylvania versus Mims to the court?
Ask that question again.
Can you explain Pennsylvania versus Mims to the court?
Pennsylvania versus Mims that gives the law enforcement officer the control of a traffic stop of the driver. At any time, if that officer feels the officer safety issue, that officer is what's the word, legally allowed to order
Didn't
that
know if you
driver
still
out
wanted my phone or not.
whatever that driver.
Huh?
Awesome.
Of course I want your phone.
With your law enforcement
Yeah, of course. I want to
expertise,
see your
don't you
deepest,
believe
darkest secret.
out of this scenario,
deconstructed
don't you believe if you were in a high-ganged area,
Everybody has some secrets.
guns,
I don't
drugs,
have any
traffic,
secrets.
officers have been shot in that area, and you have a vehicle and someone inside of it not compliant?
Well, it's
Wouldn't
poor
you believe
timing to
that that
cut
would be an
out their
officer
deeds.
safety issue, Mr. Leon Price?
Oh, he didn't cut out for
no.
me.
Believes that that would be an officer safety
Oh,
issue.
for me, I heard secrets. I was like, oh.
Said deconstructed secrets.
I thought he said deep, dark secrets, but it just cut out.
Deconstructed sounds worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Trooper. And all your years of experience and all your different stations.
I'll send you my
we
phone,
should
dudes. You can go
trust
through
and
it.
go behind your law enforcement expertise.
That's correct.
I just gotta buy a new one to send to you.
Relied
So
or done something fishy to get
it's not
somewhere
actually my phone.
I in my experience and
You even would you even know how to use my phone, dudes? Are you an iPhone guy?
How do we know?
Yeah, I have an iPhone.
Yeah,
You haven't
nah.
filed paperwork for
Would you even know how
court
to
cases
use an
going on
Android
right
if I sent you
now.
my phone?
Somehow
What?
If I knew I would be here as a cop, I would
What?
probably be in prison.
Hold on, I'm eating.
Just a dirty cop.
I don't know. Some cops get away with it for decades. But also, it's weird. The court case, the arrest report, like
I said, would you even know how to use an iPhone if I
and
sent
then
you my
in the
phone?
middle of the case, your body
Yeah.
cam footage gets submitted before
Or an
after
Android, I
it's been
mean.
asked for hours
Yeah,
later.
I
it's
use
been asked
both.
for.
Yeah,
So,
What the fuck?
have my office
Alright,
and
Irish.
people in
I'm
my
about to make an
office
IA
and
ticket.
but they couldn't submit the arrest report.
What is the ranking structure within MCSO?
process of doing that.
Please don't submit it.
Why
That's
aren't you
normally
doing
a, but
I'm not even gonna answer him, dude.
So it's
Bro,
going
just
to
tell him
prosecutor
if you
Welcome.
decide to transfer, you're gonna start over as a cadet.
so they could add stuff to
yeah,
it
because he's a
that you
fucking
didn't
sport.
put. So
I'm denying a
they
transfer.
could say my
Yeah, but tell him he can
I
and then
recommended.
deny it.
Well,
That way Irish
I
can
don't know
kick
how
him
this
out of
is,
the
to be honest.
department. He's still allow listed, isn't
qualified trooper to submit paperwork.
So, but for all I know, he could add in my client had 10
What's
pounds
his
of coke and a
user?
gun on him, correct?
140?
I mean, that's correct.
Why is this squad good?
How do I know? Your son isn't here on under oath right now.
No comment.
I mean, the report wasn't put on here. You say we should trust your law enforcement.
I said if you like to transfer, you may, but I'm not giving up department information for someone that's not in our department.
Well, it's not that hard to figure out how the department's ranked. Just look at everybody.
Really
Yeah, right.
shocking to hear. I mean, you
It's
should
pretty
be
much
the
the
one that
same
submitted
as
it
every
yourself,
other
not
department.
having
Yep.
someone else do it while you're in
Just
court.
different names.
Before you
Oh,
come to
just so you
court, so
guys
we
know,
could have
state
the evidence,
patrol
just like it's
applications
kinda
are
weird
turned
that
off, so
you had
all
someone
other
in your
departments might get a
as
spike in
you're in the courtroom
applications.
itself submit the
See?
Why is theirs turned off?
body cam. Is it
Uh,
the body cam
just
come from the
because
state
it was
itself, or did
requested.
it come- who submitted it for you?
So I'm guessing Cope feels he's sitting at a good number for right now.
The office at the.
Hell yeah, he is. Jesus.
Yeah, that's because he lets anybody in his department.
The department submitted it. Though.
That's why he has all the
Was the
squeakers.
body cam hooked up to the computer system itself,
I'd rather than be over there, to be honest with you.
or was it in the
Yeah.
computer?
It was in the computer.
I don't want a squeaker.
But it didn't.
I've got more.
Takes long to get submitted.
Farmer, can you do
Um,
when you get the chance?
What?
Can you give me your opinion on my recent suggestion?
Over the time of being a state
Where?
agency, there's thousands
In
of
suggestions.
citations, arrest reports, and all that
MCSO,
submitted.
main, Civ
Things
Discord,
takes
where?
Things
Just
takes
the
time,
main
things
server.
get mixed up, things gets lost.
Obviously,
You
it's
guys
in
were that busy
suggestions.
last
So.
night?
Yeah, we were. I would
Makes
say we were
sense.
fairly busy last night.
How many arrests did you make last night?
As a state agency, we don't calculate any arrests
Oh
made
no,
out
I'm
of
asking
the
you.
Hooker,
Personally,
stop.
How many did you make last night?
Hooker.
I'm on. I can't recall that information, but
What
I
about
made a
your
couple of-
fellow trooper? How many did you make?
No comment.
So neither of you know how many arrests you made. Couldn't be that
We
many
had,
because you know
we
those
had
record
many
nights you remember.
priority scenes. We had many priority scenes kick
We
off
had that
after the scene with your.
Didn't work out.
caused
given
a
the
bunch of issues.
priority
It might work
scenes
out now with the people we
and
have,
the paperwork for those
but
priority scenes,
the people
use
we
of
had, it
paperwork
was
and
big
all that,
issues.
Yeah, my case of work got.
And then that's
Oh,
we had a
that's
big
weird.
meeting, and then that's when everything got
Work
shut
had
down the way it
before
got
the
shut
scene
down, and
with their
yeah.
So you're saying
Jeez.
now you just said you had so many scenes last
Deputy
night.
at the back
you
door.
could've,
Can you go ahead and
know,
lock that back
Jeez.
door?
the wrong details on multiple different arrest reports, correct?
Copy.
That is not what I said.
I think he
You
went
said
bye
it was
bye.
a busy night, you didn't have
Objection, Your
time to
Honor.
pay for it.
He's putting words in my client's mouth.
I'll rephrase it. So so you had a very busy night, like you said. Is there a chance you could have put wrong information on wrong reports?
No. I've been doing this job for 30 years and had many priority scenes, the paperwork that needed to be submitted.
Hey,
I
Deets.
submitted the wrong details.
Yeah.
You just
Guess what?
magically for
Transfer request
the arrest report
Yep.
for this case, correct?
denied. I mean, it's up to you. I'm denying it, but it's up to you if you want to approve it.
Don't just handle it. I just said no.
But magically, your son's doing it for you.
How did I know that was going to happen when I beat up sheriff?
That just means he's gonna quit and fucking apply to us when he can.
So you
Still gonna
were
get
given
denied.
time to do it, so you're having your son do it, correct?
So if I see an application come in,
Objection.
deny,
Answer.
I mean, I would read it.
take him through the interview process and everything,
Well, you better give your son a raise for doing your paperwork.
and then be
for you.
like,
That's all
no.
I have, Your Honor.
That statement
Again,
does not need it to be said.
I request that this case be dropped, his arrest be dropped immediately on the grounds of we don't have an arrest report to actually show what happened, and mysteriously the body cam footage shows up during the case itself. I've never seen that happen once before. It's always been there at the start of the case for both prosecution, defense, and the court to look over itself.
Your Honor, redirect.
Does the state have anything where we've got a motion on the table for dismissal? Does state have a statement to give on this?
Yeah, the state does have a statement to give on this as the information hasn't, yeah, it was submitted late, but the information has never been tampered. The chain of custody is it's good as well. The client shouldn't be let off because the information was late to be submitted. As you know, the county has getting multiple priority scenes. We even got a panic button activation.
Would you look at that, Deets?
What?
His reason for transfer. MCSO needs more members.
What the
Um,
fuck? We
Still,
don't
you know,
need.
we're good where we are.
Yeah, we're
Exactly.
I'm content with where we are.
Oh, I don't think MPD is right for me. Okay, I'll just get ready of then.
What the fuck? Is it WSP also? What is WSP not right for him too?
I want to try
Gotta
something
ask
new,
him
mate.
that.
You transferred from WSP 2 weeks ago.
The trooper himself is not submitting it. His son is.
Has it really only
I have
been 2
been
weeks?
sheriffing other servers. The sh
information because I'm sitting here in court with you. I could if I would.
But you couldn't before court. Again, Your Honor, I asked for the charges against my client to be dropped.
I didn't know where to submit.
Hey, Deets, Dutch is gonna reach out to you.
I know I needed to
Okay.
submit that information.
For what?
Just put the report in the CAD. What the hell?
Or deny him. I recommend denying him.
Because it's not like, you know, I was sent a alert, if you know what I mean, with the message.
May I address Your Honor?
You may.
So you're saying as an officer of 30
The
decades,
fuck is
you
with
didn't
this
know
guy?
where to submit paperwork for court?
What you doing?
That's in this state.
This guy's just like giving us work to do and
Oh.
stuff, and I don't appreciate that.
Deets, he says, does my rank drop or stay the same? Honestly. Come on.
Hang on, I'm gonna say no.
Tell him he will be
Right here.
promoted to civilian.
He's ready to fucking be.
Fair enough. Well, Your Honor, my motion
Yeah, train a fire department, mate. So.
Alright, I'm ready to roll. You can step down. Lieutenant, thank you for your testimony.
Graduation.
Alright, after hearing the testimony we've had up to this point, we have the motion on the floor to dismiss. I know that the state has argued Pennsylvania versus Mims with the stop. The problems that I'm having with this case is, one, I do not have an arrest report in my hand to actually look and see the sworn testimony from the incident scene, which at minimum should have been submitted by the arresting officer at the time of arrest. You know, this man has been put into jail and had to bail himself out to be here today, and the paperwork, you know, wasn't even submitted by the arresting officer. I've sat on the bench for 40 years, and I have to say I agree with the plaintiff. And with that being said, I'm going to dismiss all charges against Mr. Edwards. I order that his record be struck from anything from this scene. And as far as the monetary claim from the the plaintiff, I am going to order a penalty of $100,000 for false arrest and another $100,000 for violation of his rights. This case is adjourned.
All rise. The judge is now leaving the courtroom.
How is
See, this is that bullcrap. That's why I left California, because all these judges want to
Sir.
let everybody run free.
Sir, do you want to be held in contempt?
No, sir.
All right, I suggest you keep your mouth shut in my courtroom.
Court is now
Court is now released. You may leave.
Good shots.
Bull crap.
Edwards, congratulations.
Thank you. Grab me and like I'm stuck.
Now keep your head up, keep out of trouble, alright?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we'll see you out there.
Alright, I'm gonna go buy this.
Alright.
I don't know where is the colonel?
You know, I'm like stuck in my chat.
Did one of you at least go talk to the guy first?
Excuse me. Dang, y'all pushing people?
Farmer, we have a problem.
So what's up?
Someone's fucking with the server.
Talk to you real quick.
That's the second time. That's the second time somebody has told me that somebody's making messages that aren't them. Even fucking 556 did it. He messaged me on TeamSpeak saying it wasn't him. Somebody's fucking with the server.
Alright, so.
Yep, number 5.
Bull crap. Doing this for 10 years. Violating somebody's rights. I know what I'm doing.
I'm on 30 years and I ain't never violated nobody's rights.
I've been doing this for
years.
God knows how long I ain't never violated nobody's rights.
Somebody's fucking with the server. That's the second time Irish and I have had to ban somebody for posting stuff in the chat, and that's the second time somebody has said that it's not them posting it. And the thing is, even with the ban that I did on Liam, it doesn't say that it was an officer and he has the rules. So I think it's somebody actually fucking with the server and changing names. Or, like, getting into the server and changing their name and fucking around or hacking or some shit.
You talking about the Audi guy?
Yeah, because he did. It's the same. It looks exactly the same as fucking Liam that did it. But Liam's a cop, but it doesn't have. It didn't say his cop roles in the in-game chat. So I think someone's actually fucking around.
They're probably using a. He's probably using a whatchamacallit.
Yeah, which means I need to unban. If that's the case, we need to unban Liam too. But I don't want to do that without figuring out if that's actually the case. And that's why I'm trying to get. That's why I'm bringing you into it.
If you can get a hold of Liam, just send him a message to open the ban appeal, and then just sit on it, and then we'll see what we can get worked out.
I have nothing to message him with. I don't even have his Discord.
Okay.
I don't know if any of the WSP guys do, but
Okay, let's watch it. If it happens again, we need to get his ID, and we can pull his IP off of him. And then I'll have to IP ban him.
okay. I can pull the messages off of the chat logs in game. I
Oh
think.
yes, I forgot about that. Let's look.
And let's see if it's not actually Audi, then we have a problem.
Chat logs.
I don't think it is, because if you look at the chat they're putting in, it's not very. It just says Audi does the passive RP on the last.
Someone's fucking with the server. That's what it is, because it doesn't even show the log of him typing it in the chat logs.
Okay, I'll go let Yashin snipe now.
Okay, because I'm thinking it's an actual hacking.
User joined your channel.